I'm Jake, you're watching Gas Guzzler's coverage of IMPA Spring Break, and this is the Genesis GV60, their first all-electric dedicated vehicle. Let's get into it. Now at the front of the GV60, you have the classic Genesis 2-line lights right there, and down here the grill's been moved down lower to meet the specific needs of the EV platform. This vehicle's got all sorts of cool features like acoustic glass, active noise cancellation, but up here there's a camera. That camera's watching the road and it's continually adjusting the suspension to give you a more comfortable ride. Now it is an electric car, so does it have the coolest electric car feature, the frunk? Why, yes it does, but it's a bit of an embarrassment. Let's open up here. This is a clamshell design hood, and this is all you get. You open it up, might be enough for a piece of paper, not even a laptop because of the slope to it. So it doesn't really have a frunk, but you could say you have a frunk. At the side of the vehicle, there are some really cool features, starting with the mirrors. There is a digital mirror. When you hit the turn signal, a camera is going to stream into the cabin on your screen, right in your gauge cluster, what is behind and to the side of the car, so it eliminates your blind spot, which is a really cool feature. But the coolest feature on the side is the face scanner. There is a face unlocker that uses facial recognition to unlock your car when you look at the pillar. This is a completely keyless car, or at least has the ability to be so. It can save up to 2 profiles of people who will recognize their face, set all the preferences to exactly what you want. Things like the seat adjustments and things like the mirror positions can all be saved to your face, which is so cool. And you can start the car with your fingerprint when you get in. That is a really cool feature. Let me know, what do you think? Are you comfortable with that or not? Let me know in the comments below. Now at the rear of the vehicle, let's pop open the trunk down here. And you will find, I'm not sure how much cargo space. I couldn't quite find a number for this car. It actually launches in about like 10 minutes from the filming of this video. Opening this up right here, you will find a power cord, a place to hide it at least. No place to hide your pool cover though, but you do have a pool cover included, which is nice. And then I really like that the suede material continues back here. That's a nice touch. It would be nice to have some better way to fold these seats right here. It looks like you have to walk around to do that. And also it's a 60-40 split. When you start getting up to higher price points, I prefer to see the 40-20-40 split so that you can fit things like skis or hiking poles or whatever through the center. This vehicle has a 77.4 kilowatt hour battery and can utilize 350 kilowatt fast charging. That's going to charge the vehicle from 10 to 80% in just 18 minutes, which is insane. You have an automatic opener right there and you can plug in your fast charger and be on your way in a jiffy. Let's talk rear real quick. You can easily fit 2 people back here. I love this diamond quilting right here. You have a really cool big glass panoramic sunroof that opens like a clamshell, so each side kind of goes opposite directions. 2 USB-C ports right here, and you do have vents in your door pillars. I do usually prefer them in the center, but this will do. You also have a huge amount of space under here. Remember, no transmission tunnel, anything like that going on here, so you have lots of space to put stuff, and you have a pull out, which has no nubs. Official nub fail here for the Genesis GV60. Now, going for a drive in the Genesis GV60, one of the coolest features is that the car turns on and it reveals the gear shifter to you when it's ready to go. Now that's a really important safety feature because in a lot of electric cars, people just start moving without meaning to. They don't know the car's on or not. I experienced this in the BMW iX today. I didn't know if the car was on or off and I had no idea what was going on. In this vehicle, you know the car is ready to go in gear and ready to move when that gear shift is in position. If it's not ready, you know that the car is off and you're safe. So that is a really interesting feature from Genesis. Now, in terms of driving this vehicle, it's exactly what you expect from an electric car. Pretty quick pickup. You know, this isn't marketed like the BMW, super sporty, but it is, for what it is, pretty quick, especially when you use the boost button. Now this is a cool feature. I did not expect the boost button to be anything special, but it is. You push it and you get 10 seconds of instant speed. Now, to give you an example of how dramatic this can be, I'm going 54 right now. Let's hit the button. I'm gonna keep my foot on the pedal where it is, and the car just boosts to 50, 60, 61, 62, 63. So we got like 10 more miles an hour. And we only used half the boost time there. It is pretty dramatic what that boost button does. They really weren't messing around when they programmed that. So that is just a really cool feature. It's big and yellow on the steering wheel. It just calls for your attention. I really like that part of this car. In terms of handling, look, the ride quality is not great. It could be a lot better. it just bumps and stuff transfer into the cabin. I feel not the paint of the lines, but I feel kind of the shellac they used to, you know, cover up some of the cracks and stuff. I can definitely feel that coming through right now. For a more luxury oriented vehicle, I'd really prefer something maybe a little bit better. Now when it comes to the interior, that I can tell is where a lot of time on this vehicle. This vehicle has a unique interior, to say the least, and I think you're gonna love it or hate it. It's not personally my style, but I think I know some people who this is perfect for. It's got just a very interesting artsy vibe to it. The suede in here on the door panels feels very good. Very unique mix of materials right here. You got leathers, the suedes, kind of this silvery plastic on your dash. A lot of thought went into design this, and you have cool design elements. Things like the mirror movements are done by this cool little dial on your kind of door opener. It looks really interesting. It's just a visually interesting cabin. Again, not my personal style, but I think some people are going to really like this. Now I've set the vehicle in kind of its lane centering mode, and it is handling the road very well. We're going across some fairly aggressive turns here. I'm hands off. You're not supposed to be. Don't do this. This is for demonstration purposes.
And here's where the camera cut out. For those of you watching our IMPA spring break coverage, you know we had some camera difficulties, unfortunately. Sorry about that, guys. But overall, I like this vehicle. It wasn't my style at all, but there are definitely some people who are gonna love this, and that is awesome that niche kind of has this for them. Let me know, what do you think about this car in the comments below, especially those biometric security features. Is that cool? Is that not cool? Would you use them? What do you think? So guys, thank you so much for watching our IMPA spring break coverage. Make sure to like and subscribe, and we will see you in next week's video.